So now, today I will start this exercise 5. Okay, so open your books, this book here, and in this, the chapter is linear equations in real problems. So you have the word problems in this chapter, exercise 5. So let us start. The first question is number 1. So what is the first question here? Read. It is starting at 10 a.m. a man walks at the rate of 5 km per hour. Okay, a man walks at the rate of 5 km per hour. Starting 2 hours later, another man follows him on bicycle at the rate of 7 km per hour. Determine when and where they will meet. Okay, so here question number 1. Starting at 10 a.m. Okay, one man starts at 10 a.m. and his speed of walking is 5 km per hour. And then 2 hours later, another man follows him on bicycle at the rate of 2 km per hour. Determine when and where, that is at what time and at what distance. Okay, they will meet each other. So here, if you draw a diagram like this, and suppose this is the starting point. Okay, this is the starting point. Suppose A, and the first person starts from point A here, and the time is what here? 10 a.m. Okay, the time is 10 a.m. and the first person starts with point A, and the time is 10 a.m. and the speed of the first person is 5 km per hour. Okay, and suppose this person reaches some point, suppose here B. Okay, reaches some point B here after some time, we don't know the time, and that is what we have to find. Okay, so this person is walking at 5 km per hour, and after some time it will reach at that point B, some distance here. Suppose the distance is this here x. Okay, the distance is x here and the time taken is y. So here first we will suppose let both persons meet at a distance of suppose x kilometer, and so this is here. Let both persons meet at a distance of x kilometer. Okay, and also suppose here let they meet after y hours. Okay, from 10 a.m. Okay, that is here I have taken y hours counting from 10 a.m. That is we have started counting the time from 10 a.m. That is why here y hours from 10 a.m. So, and both persons meet at a distance of x kilometer and they meet after y hours. Now, what is the speed of first person? Okay, speed of first person equal to 5 km per hour, and the speed of second person other person equal to 7 km per hour. Now the distance traveled by the first person. Equal to how much? The distance traveled by the first person will be how much? The distance traveled by the first person will be, distance is equal to the speed into time. So the speed is what? 5 km per hour, and time is y hours. Okay, so here it will be 10, it will be 5 into y. That is 5 y kilometer. Okay, because 5 km per hour is the speed and y is the time in hours, so the distance will be 5 by kilometer. And the distance traveled by the second person in because you see that the second person, okay, second person starts after 2 hours. Okay, the first person starts at 10 a.m. but the second person starts after 2 hours from the first time, that is 10 a.m. So here for the second person the time will be here not y hours, it will be y minus 2 hours because he started 2 hours later. Okay, and he was cycling, so he will catch the first person after some time because the first person is walking at 5 km per hour and the second person is cycling at 7 km per hour, and this is higher than this speed. So after some distance and after some time the second person will catch the first person at some distance and at some time. So that is why for the second person we will take the time y minus 2 hours here. Okay, so here the distance traveled by second person in y minus 2 hours. Okay, here we write y minus 2 hours. So note this point, and this will be equal to again the speed is this 7 km per hour and speed into time. So speed this and time is this. So 7 into y minus 2, 14 kilometer. So this here the distance covered by the first person and the distance covered by the second person is this. And because here this distance is same for both persons, that is why, and therefore, so here according to question, you will write that 7y minus 14 equal to 5y. So solve this. 7y minus 5y equal to 14, then 2y equal to 14, and this implies y equal to 7. So what is y here? Hours. So 7 hours. Okay. Y equal to 7 hours. That is, after 7 hours they will meet. And in this question, we have to find the distance also. So what is the distance here? Distance. So the distance will be equal to distance is equal to 5 into 7. That is 35 kilometer. That is, both persons will meet at a distance of 35 kilometer from the starting point. Okay, so this distance will be 35 kilometer, and after 7 hours. After 7 hours from the starting time of the first person. Okay, after 7 hours from the starting time of the first person. So here, if you want to write the time, so here the time will be, that is the time at which they meet equal to, because it is 10 and the first person starts at 10 a.m. So after 7 hours, what will be the time? It will be 5 p.m. Okay, so they will meet at 5 p.m. and at a distance of 35 kilometers. So this is the solution of this first question. Okay. Now question number 2. In the question number 2, Satya Babu went to the market taking rupees 60 in his pocket to buy some notebooks and dot pens. He found the market price of the articles to be such that if he purchased 15 notebooks, then with the rest of the money he could buy 6 dot pens. But if he purchased 12 notebooks and 7 dot pens, rupees 1 would be left for him. So what were the market prices of the articles? Okay. So first find, relate the market price of notebooks. Let the market price of one notebook. Okay, the market price of one notebook equal to rupees X, and the pen equal to rupees y. Okay, so the cost of one notebook is rupees x and the cost of one dot pen is rupees y. So the first question is here: if he purchased 15 notebooks, then with the rest of the money he could buy 6 dot pens. So according to question, 15 notebooks. That is, what is the cost of 15 notebooks? Because the cost of one notebook is rupees x, and therefore the cost of 15 notebooks will be equal to 15x rupees. That is 15x. Okay. So 15x is there, and the cost of here 6 dot pens. That is 6y plus 6y equal to 60. Okay, so 15x plus 6y equal to 60. This is the first equation, and the next equation is but if he purchased 12 notebooks and 7 dot pens, rupees 1 would be left for him. That is 12 notebooks. The cost of 12 notebooks is 12x, and the cost of 7 dot pens is equal to 7y, and this will be equal to 59. Okay, how you will get 59? Okay, because here you are given that, but if he purchased 12 notebooks, okay, he purchased 12 notebooks and 7 dot pens. So the cost of 12 notebooks will be 12 rupees, and the cost of 7 pens will be equal to 7 rupees. So the total money spent will be this much, and he has a total of 60 rupees in his pocket. And in the question it is given that when he buy 12 notebooks and 7 pens, then that is 1 rupee is left with him. That is, he has 1 rupee now. That is, it means that this much rupee is spent. So this is the cost here. Now solve these two equations by using any method. You can use the cross multiplication or elimination or any. So here I am using the elimination method. Okay. So here multiply this equation with 7 and this with 6. So 15 7 ja. So x equal to 2. Okay. Now put value of x in equation 1. Then you have 15 into 2 plus 6 y equal to 60. Then 30 plus 5, and therefore the answer is, you will write, therefore cost of 1 notebook equal to rupees 2, and cost of 1 dot pen equal to rupees 5. So this is the answer of this question, question number 2. Okay. Now question number 3. So question number 3. Now the denominator of a proper fraction is 5 more than its numerator. If 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, then the fraction becomes 3 by 4. Find the fraction. So first suppose let the numerator equal to x and the equal to y. Therefore the fraction equal to x by y. Now here we are given the conditions that the denominator of a proper fraction is 5 more than its numerator. So the first, according to the question, the denominator of a proper fraction is the denominator of a proper fraction is 5 more than its numerator. That is y equal to x plus 5. So this is the equation number 1. And if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, that is you have x plus 3 and y plus 3. That is the fraction is this, and in this fraction 3 is added to the numerator and 3 is also added to the denominator. Then the fraction becomes 3 by 4. Okay, the fraction becomes 3 by 4. Then find the fraction. Now we have to find the fraction. So cross multiply this. So you have 4x plus 3 equal to 3 y plus 3, and this implies 4x plus 12 equal to 3 y plus 9, and then you have, because y is here x to this, so write here 4x plus 12 equal to 3 and x plus 5 plus 9 using 1. So then next is 4x plus 12 equal to 3x plus 15 plus 9. Then this implies 4x minus 3x equal to 24 minus 12, x equal to 12. So here we have got x equal to 12, then find y and put x equal to 12 in 1. Then you will get y equal to 12 plus 5 equal to 17. Okay, so the fraction is equal to 5 by 17. Okay, so this is the answer of this question number 3. Now question number 4. Okay, question number 4. So in question number 4, you have the total price of 2 tables and 3 chairs is 1075 rupees, and the cost of 3 tables and 8 chairs is rupees 1875. Then we have to find the price of each table. So here first suppose the price of one table is rupees x and the price of one chair is rupees y. Okay, then according to the question you have the cost of 2 tables is 2x and the cost of one chair is 3y, and the sum is equal to this. It is given in the question. And the next condition is that the cost of 3 tables and the cost of 8 chairs is this here, and then solve these two equations by using the elimination method. You can also use any other method of solving this, like cross multiplication, substitution, comparison, any of this, but you will get the same answer. So now multiply this with 3 and this with 2, so that the coefficient of x and y, this x will be equal. This will be here 6 and 6. See, here I have done. So now subtract these two equations, then this will cancel out, and here subtract, and then you have 7y equal to this, and then y equal to this here. 7 7 49. Then here it will be 75. So the value of y is 75. Then put y equal to 75 in equation 1. Then you will have 2x plus 3 into 75 equal to 1075. Then 2x plus 225 equal to 1075. Then 2x equal to 1075 minus 2 to 5. 2x equal to, subtract, this will be 0, then 5 and 8. Then x equal to 850 by 2, then x equal to 425. So therefore cost of one table equal to rupees 425. So this is the answer of this question. Okay. So question number 13. A man travels a distance in 3 hours. Okay. A man travels a distance in 3 hours with a uniform velocity. If the distance be 2 km more and his velocity be 2 km less per hour, then he will take 1 hour more to travel the new distance. Find the uniform velocity of the man. Okay, this is the question number 13. So in this question, a man travels a distance in 3 hours with uniform velocity. एक आदमी है और उसका जो यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी है वो मतलब कुछ है उसका यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी और वो कोई डिस्टेंस को किसी भी डिस्टेंस को 3 आवर्स में कवर कर लेता है. सो ये फर्स्ट सपोज let the distance be x kilometer. Okay, and his uniform speed equal to y kilometer per hour. And here remember that the meaning of uniform velocity. What is uniform velocity? That is when you cover equal distances in equal time interval, then that is called the uniform velocity. Or simply you can say that if the velocity does not change with time, like if you are driving suppose motorcycle, okay, and your speed remains 60 km per hour, okay, it is constant for suppose 1 hour. That is, you are driving your bike at a speed of 60 km per hour and your speed is not changing. Okay, so this will be the uniform speed. Okay, so here is the uniform velocity. There is a person और उसका जो स्पीड है वो यूनिफॉर्म है. यहाँ पर यूनिफॉर्म लेना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अगर वेलोसिटी वेरिएबल होगा तो ये क्वेश्चन फिर यहाँ पर पॉसिबल नहीं होगा. सो हियर द वेलोसिटी इज यूनिफॉर्म एंड अ पर्सन एक आदमी है जो कि एक डिस्टेंस को कवर करता है 3 आवर्स में. ओके, एंड वी डोंट नो दैट डिस्टेंस एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड द डिस्टेंस and the uniform speed of the person is y km per hour. And if the distance so here I have supposed the distance be x km and the uniform speed is y km per hour. Now in the next condition you are given that if the distance be 2 km more, अगर distance 2 km ज़्यादा है, like here the distance is x kilometer. Okay, now in the next condition अगर distance 2 km ज़्यादा है, that is the distance will be x plus 2 km. Okay, new distance. Okay, new distance equal to x plus 2 km. Okay, so अगर distance 2 km ज़्यादा है, his velocity be 2 km less और उसका जो velocity है वो पहले से 2 km per hour कम है. So what is the new velocity then? New velocity equal to y minus 2 km per hour. ठीक है? So this is the new velocity. तो पहले उसका distance कितना था x किलोमीटर और उसका velocity था y किलोमीटर. But in the new condition the distance is x plus 2 किलोमीटर और जो वेलोसिटी है वो हो जाएगा y minus 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इट इज गिवन. तो क्या होगा इसमें? देन ही विल टेक 1 आवर मोर टू ट्रैवल द न्यू डिस्टेंस. मतलब जब ये कंडीशन होगा, जब डिस्टेंस 2 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा होगा और जो स्पीड है वो 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर कम होगा, तो उसको पहले से 1 घंटा ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है. और पहले टाइम कितना लगता था? In the previous condition he was taking 3 hours. Okay, so here time taken in the new condition. New condition means that जब उसका डिस्टेंस हो गया x plus 2 किलोमीटर और जब वेलोसिटी हो गया y minus 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर, तो टाइम कितना हो जाएगा इसमें? So time taken in the new condition will be equal to time equal to distance by speed. Okay, this is the formula, remember this. So here the distance is x plus 2 by y minus 2, it will be hour. Okay, this will be here hour. So because we are finding time here, and जो distance है वो किलोमीटर में है और ये वेलोसिटी है किलोमीटर पर आवर में, तो टाइम होगा यहाँ पर आवर में. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन है ना, ये जो टाइम है दिस टाइम इज 1 आवर मोर देन द प्रीवियस टाइम, क्योंकि जो पहला कंडीशन था उसमें आदमी को x किलोमीटर चलने में 3 आवर्स टाइम लगता था, लेकिन अभी नए कंडीशन में उसको पहले से 1 घंटा ज़्यादा लगता है. मतलब दिस टाइम विल बी x plus 2 by y minus 2 is equal to 1 plus 3, क्योंकि पहले मतलब अभी कितना लगा इसमें 1 hour more, so the time will be 1 plus 3, this will be equal to, and this implies x plus 2 by y minus 2 equal to 4. Now solve this here. In this x plus so here the distance, in this case distance equal to here x kilometer, and distance, that is distance equal to x equal to here 3y kilometer. Okay, this is the equation number 1. And in this x plus 2 equal to 4y minus 8, then x equal to 4y minus 10. Okay, so this is the equation, and in this put the value of x here. So it is 3x equal to 4y minus 10. Here you write here that using 1. Okay, so here 3y, it will be here 3y, because x equal to 3y there, so 3y is here. Okay, so 3y equal to 4y equal to minus 10. Now solve this here, it will be 3y minus 4y equal to minus 10, that is minus y equal to minus 10, then y equal to 10. So therefore the uniform speed of the person equal to, so here you will write therefore the uniform velocity of the person equal to 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is the speed of the person. Okay, so now here now in this I did 5 questions, and I will do more questions in the next class. I will take one more class in this exercise. Okay, so I will explain you the other harder questions in the next class. Okay, so till then you will solve the questions. Your homework is from 1 to 10. Okay, your homework is from 1 to 10 in this, and then again I will give you more homework. So first, for now, your homework is from question 1 to question 10. Okay, so thank you.